Hey guys, Jay here, and I just want to have a quick showcase on a T16 map. This is gonna be on my Atlas with Delirium and Beyond, right? Most Beyond, Delirium, and then Incursion. Scarab drops, basically the main thing is Beyond, Delirium, and Incursion. So a lot of monsters. This is currently going on a level 74 character, so I would not recommend to go ahead and try a T16 on such a low level character. Probably you should do it like 80 plus, because just a little bit more level you can get a lot of extra life. Just that is extremely good in terms of helping you to survive and not die to random one shot. And so let's go ahead and try to do CS16 in this low level character. So, one thing that I want to say here is I really want... Oh, I forgot to even put on everything. Okay, now I put on all the auras and petrified blood and everything. One thing I want to say really is I want to apologize for the previous video. I posted the video of the POE of this character. Well, technically that POE is completely theoretical and it's not tested. I should not have released that kind of video now that I think about it, because without actual testing, especially for this kind of build where it's not straightforward, just you spam click an ability and it deals damage like other build. It has a lot of mechanic that actually might or may not works together, and so in this case there's an actual kind of big problem with the setup that I showed on the POE of the previous video, which is with the Tainted Pact. I have updated in the description of that particular video on the changes that I made and the stuff that need to actually be fixed for this one to actually work with the POE for low level and low budget, and also the current POE of my character right here, those kind of stuff. So I try to include all of that in the description of the previous video, and also have a comment saying everyone should watch out for the things that are actually not working in the current character. And yeah, I hope that is enough to not make a lot of people have a wrong expectation about what they can do with this character effectively. Because the Tainted Pact one, the tech that I wanted to use in the first place, I have to say it is really cool. However, I could not make it work, sadly. So yeah, so currently it is a much more simple Eternal Damnation. This amulet is quite popular in hardcore for tank build. Basically, I just slap this one in for a lot more mitigation towards elemental damage, and yeah, that is enough, I think. This still have 4 more levels until I can actually get the best in slot bell for this build, I believe, which is the Ties of Time with 3 utility charges per 3 seconds, I would say. Shit. Shit. Right. But he is the chieftain one. I wanted to check because this guy has been trying to play AFK build just like I do, and he had a lot more budget than me currently. Because playing chieftain is just like that in the Simulacrum. If you run out of the ignite, the chances are you will probably have a staring contest with Kosis. See if who get bored first, and probably Kosis will win, because Kosis has a phase where he actually just gain a full pool of ES, and then you kind of have to go through that ES pool again in order to damage him again. That ES, actually, people tell me, I didn't know before, but people tell me, sorry, the Kosis ES actually have the Chevron wrapping effect, which means even the chaos damage cannot bypass it. So my initial idea of using poison to bypass that enemy shield to kind of cheat on that fight a little bit is not even gonna work. But I do believe in the power of ramping poison. I do believe in the, you know, overall setup with this character that I think it will work. Okay. Okay. So here, let's see how it works on this boss. I do hope I will not die. Okay. The chieftain one, level 95 by the way, sometimes die to this soldier hitting him. This character doesn't. This have way more, you know, mitigation overall in my opinion. Don't worry man, don't worry man. I'm just chilling on this map anyway. This is doing so far so good. Actually, I am impressed. This is like the first time I actually got tier 16. I mean, I saw a comment in the last video say, this sounds cool, but we need showcase. And so, you know, I think, you know, what the hell, let's just give a showcase video. With the Tides of Time, even without the actual... even without the actual killing a monster, I think I can already like infinitely sustain all these flasks with charge reaches use on charges reach full. And normally when we fight monster, these flask uptime is no problem. If you really want like a more consistent 100% uptime, I would recommend you to do like use when at the end of the duration, so it reuse whenever the duration of the flask end, and because we continuously recharge, it's gonna be very consistent, and there will be absolutely no downtime, because sometimes, right, we are relying on resistances on this, so sometimes if it is down for like half a second or something, it might still be pretty dangerous. So yeah, I think the best bet is actually gonna be use when at the end of the flask, I would say. And if you don't know, that actually trigger whenever you like touch a monster basically in map, and then it will just continue going. You don't need to even press it for the first time, I believe. Okay, let's do the next alpha. Well, this is going pretty well. I'm impressed. I am actually impressed. This might actually just work. Well, next one I will go for more flask charges. Okay, cool. Oh, by the way, I didn't even have the final ascendancy, which is going to be 30% increased effect of magic utility flask, which is going to be like 4 out of all the flasks that I'm currently having. You mean at the end version of the build, I will not be using this life flask. And if you can see, I rarely kind of press it anyway. So far in this video, I have pressed it like 0 times, I think. It's just there because sometimes there's still some degen that I have not like completely dealt with at this level, because I don't have enough skill point to, you know, grab all the stuffs. So yeah. Ah shit. The Incursion might not be something very good for this particular one. I have to say that. Because with the chieftain with the fulcrum can actually just kill the boss very quickly, because the boss in Incursion actually don't really attack you, so that is a big problem for build like this one, and it will just run out of time and just be a waste of time basically. I think I need to tweak this skill tree to be away from Incursion, which is very sad for me. I love Incursion. It is like guaranteed money, even though it's not that much, but I just like to kill a lot of monsters close together. It just feels nice, you know, exploding whole screen like this. Okay. At this point, I can safely say that this build is working. And my kid is crying. There will be a proper update video on this tomorrow. I will be working on that update video right before I go on the live stream. If you want to, you can also join the live stream and we can hang out. You know, a couple of people just hang out and enjoy POE together. Basically, I got like carried service for a few levels today, which is nice. I got like lab service for free. I got like free carry for Labyrinth today, which is also very nice. Hey, this build's looking so damn good, man. Right now, compared to the same level character that I've played with the Chieftain Fulcrum build, I think I enjoy this much more. No, I'm not really. I enjoy this much more, but I feel like this character is much stronger, tankier. The reason is tankier because, first of all, with the full setup, with current setup, I am converting like 86% of the physical damage taken to fire or any other element or chaos, and then half of the elemental damage we take is converted to chaos again, and which is mitigated by 80% chaos resistant, and then we also have additional mitigation for elemental damage with the eternal damnation, which is very strong, so we don't need to rely on the maximum resistance. We are much less vulnerable to like penetration and something like that, and overall I think this is a more rounded in terms of defense. Of course, with the Defiance of Destiny, we will be getting way more recovery, way more reliable sources of recovery. But I do think that this extra mitigation towards elemental here is very valuable. In the case of this setup, I have the Watcher's Eye with Lightning on hit for vitality, and so with a bunch of spells that just hit like many times per second, even if there's only one enemy nearby, like in 1 second I will just always shoot back to maximum life, which is half life here, right? I'll just shoot back to the maximum amount of life possible, and hey, I mean, that is just basically, if you don't get truly one shot, then you can't die, right? Okay, I think we have finished the map here. That is it for a showcase. I will leave a link to all the POBs that I've cooked up so far in the description. There will be obviously like more min-max version in the future, and there will also be a more in-depth video like explain the setup and what should you expect from this build, what kind of things that you should do, basically some sort of thing like that, with a future video which is going to be tomorrow. And so stay tuned for it. Again, thanks for watching, and see you next time in the next video or on stream. Peace.